Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Frankie B, and I am back in the show and tell. Hey, first off, I want to give you guys a big shout out. I can't believe it. You've gotten my channel up to, what is it? Was it 385? That's bonkers, man. I mean, I'm not much of a personality, man. I'm just an artist, man. Just putting my work up here and putting a couple of my collection up, and then just hoping that somebody will look at it, and if they see the art videos that I'm doing, they get inspired, and if they see the collection, they go, hey, what's up, brother? Welcome. Thank you for being part of the club. That kind of thing. Shout out to my collectors. Shout out to the artists out there, and to the writers, to all the creatives. With that said, this time around, in the show and tell, I'm digging into my some more into my collection. Now, in my previous videos, as I said before, like my artwork, my approach to artwork in the art industry, I've always had a sort of eclectic eye for things. I just can't stick to one thing, so I tend to go to different things, and whatever that catches my eye, I'll sort of jump on and be like, okay, cool, I want this, I want it. So with that said, a lot of the stuff that you're going to see today is going to be in the realm of robots and in kaijus. So I'm trying to skim it down to that. I got other stuff, but I don't want to confuse you and stuff like that. And you'd be like, oh man, this dude's just bringing out everything. He's like bringing out the kitchen sink, everything. And I don't want to do that to you. So starting off, this gem right here was given to me by Chris Mowry. And Chris Mowry was written by Chris Mowry, but I think Chris Mowry, I don't know if he was an editor too at IDW, not sure. But anyway, he gifted this to me, a blank cover. At the These are very rare. So, because I've had people contact me and they go, "Oh, I gotta get this." I'm like, "You will not find this. You will not find this on eBay or anything like a blank. No way. You'll find it with somebody already drawn on it and stuff like that, and it'll cost you a lot of money." But this is a con exclusive, and what happened was I decided to draw it. So this is my artwork right here that you're looking at. I'm a huge fan of Red Ronin. You check my videos. I preach to the mountaintop about how cool Marvel's Red Ronin, Marvel's super robot, is, and how I dream of one day that he can get the true glory that he truly deserves. I decided to draw Godzilla. I think I was going for the this might have been the 2000 or Millennium Godzilla. Not sure where my head was. Probably was, but anyway, here you go. And then you got the back cover, and then I kind of put the 2014 right here, and he's eating popcorn. And then there's a Shen Godzilla, who is like, let him fight. And then I put in Giant Robo, and then there's another Godzilla, but I think just I wish I could remember what Godzillas these were. It's so funny. I don't know if that's not the 1950s one. I don't know. It sucks getting old, man. I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna be 52 this year, and I don't know. I just feel myself aging. My cells are just aging. But I did this piece in 2016, right there, and this was a 2013 convention. And yeah, it's part of my collection for now. I just can't let go of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. I put a lot of time into it, so yeah, and I'm very happy. I'm very grateful that that Chris gave this to me, and he actually signed it as well. So there you go. So let me put that away. All right, the next piece of work is by a very talented artist by the name of Felix Ip, and I hope I'm saying his name correct. Felix, how can I explain his art style? Is here, I'll hold it up better. He draws a lot of mecha actually, but it's a very that nice loose sketchy. But there's heavy. He puts a lot of heavy line work into it, so there's weight to it. So it's not just like thin line weight, and you throw color on it and stuff like that, which is great too. It's almost a sketchy kind of feel. He puts some weight, so you know that there's some weight to this character. And I think I ended up purchasing two of his books, and as part of it, he sent me this as well. I believe that Felix hails from, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I want to say China, but I could be wrong. So please don't hold me to it. So this was something that he sent me, And then, oh, this was a sketchbook. So, do it right there. He did a sketch of Dan Gardes, who you guys have seen in previous videos. I love. He signed it, and that is absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'm somebody who loves a lot of heavy line work and stuff like that. I, I think this, yeah, this might be him. But quick little run through. This is kind of like what he does. You know, look at this. He is really good, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that, huh? So his name is Felix Ip. I think Felix is, I know he's on Tumblr. I feel like he's also on Instagram as well. And he's definitely on Facebook as well too. So definitely take a look. Felix Ip, like Ipman, IP, FELIX, and then IP. So definitely do a look out. But there you go. This is a sketchbook. Oh, what? Actually, here. Why am I spelling it? Right there. Is that better? I know I'm getting out of focus and stuff. Just bear with me. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, these cameras. All right. All right, here you go. Here's another one. Let me move the light a little bit so I can try and get not too much of a glare. Oh, the camera's trying to adjust for it, but I'll try to. There you go, angle it. This is another one that he sent. It looks like it was 2017 that he sent this. But again, he did it on this like thick board. You know, like this is a copy. This is like a copy print, just like the first one. But man, he's so good. Roblox skip. Talented, man. I love looking at my talented peers, man, out there. And then of course he did Guy King. Guy King's another character I love. Great character. I know a lot of other people that like Guy King as well. And then he put like a little figure down there. And this was his second sketchbook. Now look at that. Open right up to Mecha Godzilla. You guys see that? A little bit of Ultraman. This is where I feel like his stuff gets a little more detail, where he starts putting a lot of cross hatching in and stuff like that. He really amps it up. Yeah, look at that. It's almost like he's doing them like Ultraman, like Evangelion. Oh yeah, so he does do some humans with cyborgs and stuff like that. He's definitely a talented artist, man. Mad respect. I got a lot of respect for him. Oh, look at that. Gundam. Sorry about that. Sorry about the glare. Is that better? Yeah. Try not to move around too much. Give it a few seconds. Let's see. And then a little Megazord there. Trying to get the right angle. Wish the lighting was. Is that good? Okay, that looks pretty good from my point of view. I'm gonna keep focusing in and out a little bit. You guys can see the bottom. You see the. But yeah, overall great book. So I don't know if he's still putting them out. I hope he is. But I cannot recall where I got this. This is actually a Guy King. What is it? Oh, what's the word? Like a patch. You know the ones that you press on. You use a ironer. You iron on. And I don't recall who I got this from. I'm gonna assume it might have been from a con, but it had Guy King on it. Now here's something pretty fun. Actually, I'm not gonna go ahead to show this really quick. This was something else that I got. This was an eBay purchase. Wow, I can't recall when I got it, but sorry for the glare. But yeah, maybe this will help. But it's like mini cards. You know how I love sketch cards. I love trading cards as well too. But I guess they used to do a lot of these as you can see the stains on it and stuff like that. Oh, and I keep this in a dark place. But sorry about that. But there you go. Like a little booklet. And let's see. Look at that, huh? It came up in an auction, and I just, as soon as I saw it, I said, "Hey, got it for a good price." So that's what I mean. Like sometimes I'll see something, You know, there's definitely some damage, some stains on it and stuff, but I don't. That stuff doesn't really bother me. You know what? You know, I'm somebody who I do appreciate the fact of age to stuff. That stuff doesn't. I love it. I just feel like it builds more character. You know, some people are collectors and they just, you know, they want it to be prestige and whatever. I'm definitely not that kind of collector. All right, now we're gonna move to something that I did. Um, Boy, what year? 2015. 2015. I did the artwork for these badges, and these are. Let me see if it changes. Oh, there you go. These badges were celebrity VIPs because um, Peter Cullen and Frank. Oh my God, I can't think of Frank's last name. I'm going a blank. A blank. Oh, guys, he did the voice of Megatron, and I can't think of his last name. It's escaping me. And I'm about to show a picture that I took with him. I feel so bad. I can't think of this. I'm having a brain freeze here. But anyway, I did this artwork right here. And I didn't know at the time that they were going to do holograms. They did a hologram poster of it. And I was able to get like two. This is, these are like super rare because, you know, they were only given for VIPs. So I was able to snag like two of them for myself, my collection. But yeah, why can I not think of the names? And Peter is actually holding the poster that I did. And this is me. Big cheesy grin right there. Frank. Why can't I think of Frank's name? Frank. Oh, guys, please in the comments. I literally can't think of his last name. Yeah, I didn't even get it signed. I should have got this signed by them. They end up signing um, some posters, two posters, and I think I gave one to my partner at the time, James Biggie, for Robagad Akamatsu. I gave him one, and I kept one. So they signed two of them. They signed one that has like some. I haven't looked at it in a long time, but I'm see if I can find that one, pull it out, and put it on one of these show and tells. There you go. And I'm gonna kick myself for not remembering Frank's name. All right, please in the comments, please let me know. I'm just having a brain freeze. This is how real I get, so you know I'm human. All right, now we got some cell work. This is from Tessagen 28, the '80s show, and surprisingly, I never seen it. But I remember, you know, they started putting some of this artwork up at really great prices at the time, and I said I'm gonna go for it. And this is a big piece. I'm gonna say this piece measures. Oh yeah, it's bigger than 12. I want to say by 11 by 14. I'll say 11 by 16. So almost like 11 by 17. Why don't I say that like roughly? I feel comfortable in saying that. And these are pretty big. These are actual cells. Let me just lift it up. I don't want to lift too much, but you can hear that peel. See what I mean? There you go. Look at that, the background. And this background is actually a copy. So this is actually a copy and an overlay. And maybe that was another way for them to sort of get through using a lot of stuff. Some more cell art, which I love. You know, again, I mentioned before that I've here you go a little bit, that I used to work for an animation studio freelance, and I did a lot of storyboard work and a lot of I did a ton of let me angle it. I did a ton of concept, and then also layouts, that kind of stuff of artwork. And so I got to be surrounded by a lot of animators, 2D animators, and seeing. I even tried out. I tried to do some inking for an animated ad that they were doing for a character, and it just wasn't for me. I just didn't. You know, I always feel like people have to have a calling, and like animation is one of those things that you really have to be in it. And that's a blank piece of paper, animation paper. I put that in there. Okay, here's another one. I mean, at the time, yeah, look at these full-on pieces. When you get a chance to get the actual robots, like full-on shots like this, pretty big. These are like, I love these. But yeah, never had a chance to watch the show. So maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll track it down. Oh, here you go. Here's the line art to it. Look at that. Isn't that great? And I mean literally when you do line art, you have to be on point. Let me just see if I can. Is that better? You have to be on point. You can't, your line's got to be nice and strong and thin. It can't deviate too much. And that's the thing. That's when the whole point of, how'd you get in here? Get something crept in here. That's totally robot or kaiju. Um, C. Oblero 07. Don't know. It's a print. And I'm assuming I got it from, it's 1 of 20. I got it from, maybe I was at a show or something. But there you go. A little surprise. I told you I was eclectic. All right. Here's another piece. This piece right here is an actual print that I received as a part of my prize for, I don't know if I make number 3. I don't know. It was like this Legendary was throwing this contest in which they were asking people to design a new kind of road beast. And I did. I designed a road beast and stuff, and I had a road beast combiner, and I loved it. And a lot of people liked it, but unfortunately, I didn't make it. What do they call that when they do the when football season comes and people have the different stats of the teams and stuff like that, and you keep going, and then finally it's down to 2 people, that kind of thing. Well, that's what it was. It was like that. I can't. It's off the top of my head. I can't think of what that's called, brackets or whatever. And so yeah, I just didn't make the cut for that. But they sent me a consolation prize, which was this print. So there you go. And it features all the characters that were in the Legendary Voltron series. So cool. Um, okay, here's another character. I have no idea who this character is. If somebody in the can comment, I'd really appreciate it. I saw this artwork come up on first off, I'll pull it off. So there you go. That's actually the cell, the acetate cell with color, and then I have the actual artwork underneath. See if you guys can see it. I don't have a lot. I got a lot of limited room. We have a lot of limited room here, so I'm sorry, but pretty much you can get a rough idea. But I didn't know who the character was. But again, it's one of those situations where I saw a full-on cell with a full body of this unknown character. So I can't tell if it's from the Transformer line. I'm not assuming it's Transformer. It looks very old super robot-y, but overall I said I had to get it, so I got it. Right. So there you go. And then finally, we're gonna wrap this up with some posters that I got from, these are Pacific Rim characters, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're like the oh the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the grid, the inside. My brain is dead this morning. I can't I'm not on point. I can't believe this. My brain is like, I can't think of the words. It's like the inside of the robot, the stats of the robot, that kind of thing. But I can't think of the name of what you call it. Wow. I gotta drink some more coffee. But anyway, you got Striker, Eureka. The first one was Coyote Tango. Blueprints. That's the word, blueprints. And I like that. It's like 312 feet tall. One day I would like to be able to put these up and really put them into like a I'm up on the wall and stuff like that. Due to my studio is so small, it just I just don't have the room, so I keep them away from the light. But these are nice. Gypsy Danger. See if you guys can. Sorry for the out focus and stuff. I apologize again. Um, and these are definitely a lot bigger than 11 by 17. Yeah, these are pretty big. I don't have access to my longer ruler right now, but these are good size. These are really good size posters. So when the time comes, I'm definitely gonna. But I like the fact that they're on this kind of grayish, not grayish, brown kind of paper, almost like brown paper bag kind of. So there you go. All right. So yeah. All right. So there you go. Let's see. I mean, I don't have any more robot stuff. I suppose I could show you. Hmm. Well, here, short little. I'll show you these guys. These aren't all of them, but this will sort of wrap it up. Oh, that fell. As you can hear the sounds in the background. Okay. I forgot what year I actually did these, but let me just put these up. I actually designed these figures for a company. I was commissioned by the company to do various robot figures for their. They were just figures that could be used for various games. If somebody wanted to get like the, I didn't sculpt these, by the way, but I drew the images, the turnarounds and stuff. I designed the characters, did the turnarounds, traditional pencil. I don't have the drawings out, unfortunately. And then they sent it off to a sculptor, and the sculptor sculpted, and then they did molds of it, and yeah. And these were called. The name of the toy line was Big Bucket Toys. So they had various figures and stuff. They even had like I think Godzilla one too. I didn't work on that though. That was before me, before I got found by this company. But anyway, this was called Big Bucket of Robots, and I think you can see them on what is it? Amazon. If you look for Big Bucket, but they're just figures that could be used. Sorry about that. Let's see. So yeah, I had to do turnarounds and stuff. I even designed like the bottom, like these placements and stuff, like how they sit on these things. All that I designed. One of my crowning achievements to actually be like, yeah, I designed something. Sorry that it's out of focus. Let me pull it back. There you go. This camera, brand new camera too. I'm still learning. There you go. There you go. And this character. I think I have like a unopened box somewhere. This was the biggest one. This is one of the big ones that I did. You know, it's a little fuzzy. Sorry about that. Is that better? Yeah. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see some of the detail. And I repeat, I did not sculpt this. I was hired to do um, the pencils, the turnaround, and then once I did the turnarounds, I sent the turnarounds off to the company, and then they in turn sent it off to their very talented sculptors. It was amazing, like seeing the like they would send me photographs of the sculpts as the sculptor was going through it, and I'm sure they use Sculpey and some other stuff, and God man, I haven't felt that since I worked in animation, because that's the animation studio I was working for, you know. Oh, come on, is that too close? Okay. I hadn't felt that kind of thing for a long time, um, because I was working for an animation studio, and then they would take my stuff, and then the next thing you know, a couple of hours they'd come back and they would have like dioramas built from something that I drew. So it was a great feeling. So yeah. So and here you go, last one. There's a few others too, but they fell down. But there you go. Look at this little guy. So all right, this was a very weird, a weird show and tell. But again, it's I'm an artist, and unapologetic about the fact of my realness. That's all I can do, right? I can only just be real. So, I'd hope you guys also who are watching that you're keeping things real and putting your word out there, telling your story. So, with that said, I think this is a wrap. Till the next show and tell.